Back to the next episode of Detective Pikachu. Let me see what does this Pokemon has to say. What are you so riled up about? What? The lake's in trouble and you need to get back? But what if you get hurt again? Oh, I know, Fivas. We're heading to the lake too. Why don't you come with us? Fivas, do you know anything about the Pokemon status around here? He'd say they look like they were modeled after Pokemon that live on the island, but it doesn't know what they have to do with the scroll. Okay, well, let's have a look and see what we can find. Your wounds okay? That's good to hear. What in the world happened anyway? You were swimming in the lake when something suddenly threw you? What in the world is going on? We need to get into the lake quickly and figure out what's happening. You've been living in the lake a long time, but you've never seen anything like this before. Even the Pokemon that live here don't know what's causing the fog, huh? Alright, I was gonna check this one. You think this was a Pokemon statue too? It's hard to tell since it's all busted up, but there's some blue coloring left on it. Okay. What? He was here.
Hey, Tim, listen to me. Did you know that I can use the move Fly?
No
Correct.
way.
So go ahead and get me a plane ticket, alright?
Okay. Lake of Rage. We check all the status in this area. Let's try and figure out the riddle on the scroll. Alright, so the riddle on the scroll. Where is it? It says something like it says green. We should probably go to this place. Hey, we haven't solved the riddle of the scroll yet. We'll be in trouble if we get lost in this fog. Let's figure out what the scroll means before moving ahead. Oh yeah, I have to go to case notes. That's true, I forgot. I have to do this.
We've checked all 3 statues. Tell me, does the scroll mean anything to you?
Wait. Wait, I don't understand these things. Oh, wait, I can just like... Shapes of the moon. 3 colors. Oh, come on. 3 colors. Size, color.
Do you think that's right? Of course! The colors! One of the pictures that's on the scroll has a background the same color as a statue. So let's take the path of the statue that has the same color as on the scroll. According to the scroll, there are 3 trials. The question is, which color do we choose? The scroll should have clues for us. So go ahead and check in your case list.
Okay. What's the order of the 3 colors? Actually, I'm getting shocked. I know, right? Is it? Oh, then so it's backwards then.
Something seems a little off. Read the scroll carefully and then go from there. Go ahead and check in your case list.
What?
Something seems a little off. Read the scroll carefully and then go from there. Go ahead and check in your case list.
There we go.
You're right. If we put the moons in the same order as on the scroll, you'll get full moon, new moon, and half moon. And their background colors are green, blue, and then pink.
Green, blue, and then pink. Okay.
Now we know which path we need to take. we'll start with green. Does that make sense to you?
It does make sense. Pikachu always gets in troubles.
Tropius is a green one. That means we take the path with Tropius' statue.
Exactly. There we go. I was already here, by the way.
Sure this is the right way?
I think so.
I'm not worried. I'll solve the puzzles and breeze through this maze.
Pikachu, look underneath you!
Huh? What?
Dang it, don't touch.
Ugh.
Pikachu, get out of there!
This does fix electric shocks. Uh-oh. But he uses to step in another one.
Here we go. That was a close
I'm not getting
one.
in troubles.
Thanks for that, Tim.
What do you mean? Glad you're okay, Pikachu. Those Stompies were too slow with their little shocks. Another fork in the road, team. Let's check out the scroll and see what the second color is. What's with the electricity? See it smiling? Man, that's kinda creepy. They say the Pokemon keep fleeing from the lake almost every day now. I bet that makes it hard for the Stompies to live in peace too. Hey, do you think you could teach me how to produce electric shocks? Electric shocks? Don't scuff me, how rude.
Need help?
By the way, Milo, what's the lake like anyway? I bet it's a gorgeous place, seeing as they are thinking about building a resort there. The lake is the treasure of this island. Nobody's gone near it since the fog started coming in. But if there's something going on at the lake, we need to stop it. You should be fine, I know, right? You have chocolate? I want chocolate. You certainly seem enthusiastic, Phoebus. It's saying since he's not around anymore, I need to be the protector of the lake. It's not around? Who is he referring to? By the way, what's that it you mentioned? I see. So a long time ago there was a being that protected all the Pokemon of the lake. So like a leader to all the Pokemon that live in the lake? Yeah, I like to meet it sometime too. I know you're worried about your friends at the lake, but there is no point in trying to rush off on your own. We'll help you too. We'll clear up this mystery in no time. I mean, we will if we were like, if we stop talking to everyone as we are. The fog isn't very filling. Well, yeah, it's not like it's cotton candy or anything. Man, talk about a close one. I don't know what their deal is. Pretty sure they got angry because you stepped on them, Pikachu. Alright, I'll be more careful. Okay. So, a statue of timber. This color is all gone. We'll need to figure out what the statue color originally was. The color is completely gone, but it's a statue of Wingull. If only we had wings like them, we could just fly to the lake. This is a statue of Ducklet. The statue's color has all peeled off, but we've seen this Pokemon before.
It looks like the second color is blue, but the statues have lost their color. Which means we'll solve it once we know the color of the original Pokemon.
I'm pretty sure that this one was this color, this color, this one with this color.
Do you think that's right?
I think
Perfect.
it's right.
Now we know the original color. What do you think? Which of these paths should we take?
Well, it was blue.
Right.
Dairy
We'll
milk.
try the path with Ducklet's statue.
I want dairy milk. Oh, Milky Way. Oh, never mind then. Dentist appointment on May 11th. Alright, so we're going to this side. Brush your teeth. There are 3 different paths again. There are 3 colors on the scroll, so this must be the last riddle. Just a bit more to go, team. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we are. This should be the last riddle. We're almost at the lake. Only a bit more. You really care about the lake, don't you, Milo? Of course I do. I played there as a kid, and besides, I owe the Pokemon of the lake. You owe them? Well, there was a time when I was really young where I almost drowned at the lake. A Pokemon I'd never seen before saved my life. Oh, I see. I was only half conscious and don't really remember what it looked like, but I know it wasn't a dream. Here's proof. Oh, that's a scale from a Milotic. Is this a scale? It's really beautiful. I know, right? If I ever get to see that Pokemon again, I want to say thank you properly. What is this? What? Shellos. Soft and sticky.
Shello.
Mars? Yeah, sure. Hey look, Pikachu, a Shellos. Well, you certainly seem carefree. It's happy? No, the opposite. Some of its friends were injured because of this whole incident, and it's mad about that. Its face is always smiling, so it's hard to tell if it's angry or not. Shellos are so tiny and cute. They make me happy just looking at them. Oh, so back in the day you guys look different from the way you look now? Really? I wonder what they look like.
Shello.
We're investigating this area. Do you think you could tell us what you know? It's worried that it might get caught up in this incident, since this area is so close to the lake. We need to solve this case quickly so that the Pokemon here can live peacefully. By the way, are those things on your back hard or soft? Good question, I was wondering about that myself. Oh, it's alright for us to touch them? I wondered what they feel like. What's up? It says it can smell the lake. We can't be far. You know, Vivas and Milo are pretty similar. What are you talking about? Milo's way more dependable. Just how they both love the lake so much and how they're both really dedicated to protecting the people and Pokemon they like. They seem similar, that's all. Oh, well, it seems like Vivas trusts Milo too. Okay. Grotle. Earth and water and me. What? How could you not notice all this commotion about the lake? I'm glad things have been peacefully for Grotle, but it sure seems to live in its own world. How long have you been living near the lake, Grotle? Before people came here? Wow, you definitely have a long lifespan. Oh, you're saying this area has changed a lot since humans started developing it. Even the water quality has changed since the old days, apparently. Okay. I guess this is a statue of Azumarill. All of this paint has fallen off though. All these Pokemon statues must have been made of a long time ago. This is a statue of Grotle. Yeah, we just saw one over there. I wonder if this statue used to have the same coloring as that Pokemon. I suppose yes. That's a statue of Shellos. Seems like several of them live in this area too. You're right, the statue is quite a bit bigger than the real thing. Hey team, there's something about these Shellos I've noticed. Huh? What's up? Take a close look at the statue of Shellos and compare it with the real thing. Oh, the shape of their horns is different. Why will their shapes be different? Shellos may have some characteristics that we don't know about. We should ask Milo.
Need help?
About Shellos. Shellos is an interesting Pokemon. Its shape and color change depending on where it lives, or the water quality of the area. I bet it will be interesting to compare the differences. I wonder what they look like. Well, right now I think they've found 2 different ones. Blue and pink. The white bubble-like patterns on Azumarill's belly are actually camouflaged to fool enemies. It's pretty crafty for such a cute-looking Pokemon. Trees grow out of Grotto's yellow shell. If they get good enough sunlight, they'll grow pretty fast. The berries on the trees look good. Okay.
How could the last color be pink? Did you see a pink Pokemon? We really need to figure this out.
Which is the third path? I think it's Shellos.
Oh? So why do you think it's a pink Pokemon?
Because... Okay, tell me this. In the lake water quality.
I get it now. Shellos' color changes depending on the water quality, right?
Yes.
When this statue was made, the water quality here must have been different. That's why it was a pink Shellos. Now we know the colors. Which path do you think we should take?
Here.
Perfect.
As
Now
so
we can go
far?
straight to the lake.
It's fun. It's funny. It's cool. It's kind of easy so far, I guess, but it's just pretty cool. I like it. I like it. We're gonna get to the lake now. Lake Capucci.
I can't see anything through all of this fog.
It makes it a little difficult to investigate. Whoa!
What?
Poliwag, are you okay?
Surprisingly springy.
That's good. Doesn't look like they're injured at all.
Good for them, but what about me?
Sorry, Pikachu. But where did they come flying from?
I don't know. From somewhere over there.
Hey, Tim, look at that! Masquerain!
Has charming eyes.
Hold on. Are Masquerain causing the fog?
It sure seems like it, but why?
Hey! Masquerain! What's going on here? You gotta stop the fog! What do you mean, no?
Yeah.
Is something
No.
out there? Seems like you're worried about outsiders. What should we do?
Fiba! Fiba! Oh, Phoebe! 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 Fiba!
Oh.
Wow. Look at that.
Thanks for helping, Phoebas.
Phoebe! Phoebe!
Poliwag is huge. Hits the Pikachu very well. Alright, the fog's cleared up. But why were the Masquerain causing the fog in the first place? It seems like they were trying to keep their friends hidden from the scary Pokemon that start living in the lake. Scary Pokemon? Is that the cause of all the wounded Pokemon? I imagine so. Let's figure out what it actually is. Don't be so frightened. Tim and I will solve this case in a jiffy. You'll see. Mosquitoes are for eyes? Oh, masquerades. They say it just show up here one day and has been attacking any Pokemon that gets too close. It's so angry it won't listen to anything they try to say to it. It's angry? Why will that be? Oh, a fishing rod. But it's broken, it's useless like this. Look at that, what a gash! It's as if something took a chunk out using huge claws. What? This gash was also caused by the scary thing? Whatever it is, we're done for it, we get attacked. No kidding, we'd better be careful while we investigate. Okay. Let's talk to the Poliwag. Gnats and mosquitoes suck. He's so adorable. I'm glad you're not hurt. I guess it's thanks to Pikachu. Hey, I'm not an airbag, you know? Whoa, hey, don't get so close, you're slimy. Did you think you could tell us about whatever attacked you? Oh, what's wrong? You seem reluctant. What? He looked like the guy next to me? It looked like me? Wonder what they mean by that. What was that sound? Look, over there! There's something splashing in the water. Let's see, what is it? What in the world is that? Is there something in the lake? I can't see too well from here. You'll go check it out? It's dangerous! He's right, I appreciate the thought, but we should really wait and see. Hey, Fivas! Crowdhunt. Oh no! Fivas, are you okay? Hey, are you alright? Doesn't look like it has any serious wounds. No need to be so reckless though. Still, now we know who the scary Pokemon is thanks to Fivas. That's true, thanks. So Walls was innocent after all, but still, what's wrong? I just wonder why a Crowdon is in the lake. I never seen a Crowdon in this area before the fog came in. A Crowdon is causing trouble when it's not even native to its island. What does it all mean? This is worth looking into. Also, my 3DS is like about to die. 1 second. There we go. He was the MVP.
Make sure to keep an eye out for clues. Did you get testimony from the Pokemon?
Let's actually see. Let's talk to everyone. Let's talk to the same Poliwag again. You were playing with your pals, but then Crowdon suddenly attacked? Huh. Seems like they're worried that Crowdon will throw them off the island since it's so strong. Don't worry, we won't let that happen. Very strong. No, you won't have to leave the lake, don't worry. He's right, we'll figure something out, but until we do, just stay away from the Crowdon, okay? Wait. Hey Pikachu, what do you think this wooden chunk is? How are you talking to me since from all the distance? You wanna pet Phoebus? Let's see. Well, the wood has white paint on it. It could be a useful clue to have, so let's hang onto it for now. I wonder what this wood fragment is. It looks like it has a corner, so it probably was a box or something. What would a wooden box fragment be at the lake? And look, there's a large gash on the inside. You're right. It's as if something was clawing at the inside. Can I get closer to him? I guess not. No kidding, I was surprised too. It seems like it's very wary of us. I don't think we'll be able to speak to it. It definitely seems to have a temper. There's no way we can get close to it if it keeps swinging its claws around like that. I guess we'll just have to stay away from the crowd and we'll investigate. Okay. Red body big claws, they say that's a Pokemon that's being chasing their friends. It seems like Crowdon is short-tempered to begin with. Even when the Masquerain tried to scare it off with their eye-like antennae, it just tried to attack him. So all they could do was create this thick fog and try to hide their friends, huh? Okay. What about Milo?
Huh?
So the one attacking the Pokemon was Crowdon. Milo, do you know much about Crowdon? Not really, I've only read about eating books. Apparently they can live just about anywhere. Interesting. Do you think the Crawdon thinks the lake is its territory? If that's the case, we're in trouble. They are very protective of their homes. Getting to move won't be easy at all. Things just keep getting better, don't they? Just as seriously? Yeah, of course. This game is so serious, dude. Oh wait, there's something here. There's an empty bottle in here. It could be a clue. We should pick it up just in case. There's something else around here that I can get. Doesn't seem like, and the Crawdon is just in here, and we cannot talk to him. Alright, let's see the case notes.
Pokemon were getting hurt because Crawdon attacked them. Now, why would Crawdon do something like that?
Because he thinks it's his territory.
I get it. Crawdon is chasing away anyone who dares to get close to the lake. Obviously, it's being territorial. For some reason, this Crawdon thinks the lake is its turf. But it's not a Pokemon that's normally seen around here. So the question is, how did it get to the lake? Are there any clues we can look at?
Well, there seems to be a box that has claw marks in the inside, so maybe someone transported it. A bottle? I'm not sure about the bottle.
That's right.
I'm not sure about the bottle.
No, that's not right. You think that's right?
There we
You
go.
know what? The claw marks on the inside of the box are just like the marks on the trees. Which tells me that someone put Crawdon into that box and then brought it to the lake.
What I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. So Crawdon was the one who was wounding all those Pokemon. Yeah, this should prove that Wells is innocent. Thanks, team.
Someone brought a Crawdon here, and I think that's what's been hurting the other Pokemon. We've proven that Walls isn't responsible.
That's true. Let's head back to Wall's place and let Brad know about what we found. Brad, Walt isn't the culprit behind the fog situation. Don't you think you're jumping to conclusions? What do you mean by that? It will have been Walt who captured Crawdon in that box and brought it to the lake. Why do you always think that way? Walt is a Pokemon researcher. Even if he's been disgraced, I bet he could get a hold of a Crawdon very easily. But that's... If you insist that Walt isn't the one who brought Crawdon to the lake, then show me proof. Okay. I promise I'll find evidence that proves Walt's innocence. In that case, I'll search for undeniable evidence that proves he's the culprit. Let's see whose theory is correct, team. So unless we can find the culprit who brought Crawdon to the lake, Brad is not going to change his mind. I agree, but who could have done such a thing, and why? Hey team, I'll stay by Wells. He's not showing it, but this has to be the heart of him. I understand. Leave the rest of us. Alright, back to the investigation.
In order to prove Wall's innocence, we really need to figure out who brought Crawdon here.
That's true. Who brought Crawdon here? You have something to say? The world is not forgiving of those who have made mistakes. It seems Brad is determined to make me the culprit. Wells can be the culprit. Why does nobody believe him? If the same as the accident as PCL, the masses believed the media and paid no heed to my words. it was not I who brought Croydon here, it would be too difficult for Wells to carry Croydon to the lake all by himself. And even living this close to the lake, it would have been pretty obvious if he had been lugging around a box big enough to fit Croydon. That's a good point. I wonder how the culprit was able to get Croydon to the lake. I know you'll be able to find the real culprit. I just know it, team. That brat's going into town to gather testimony or something. I hope he doesn't believe every wild rumor he hears. It does seem like the people in town aren't too fond of Walls. Why did the culprit bring Croydon all the way to the lake anyway? Maybe because whoever it is wanted to get rid of all Pokemon there? We don't know the motive yet, but we will get to the bottom of things if we keep up our investigation. Alright then. Well, we're gonna set the timer here, unless there's a cutscene. There's no cutscene. Okay, we're gonna set the timer here. If you're watching this in YouTube, then thanks again for watching this episode. I'll see you again in the next one, alright? Have a good one.